Hello everyone, we are back on air and the next presenter is Dr. Roberto Contreras Rosa, who will deliver his speech on the topic of the constituent systems of the human being and their interconnectivities. Roberto Contreras Rosa is from Honduras, so we have a speech from that part of the world once again. So let's go and enjoy the lecture. He is absolutely new to our Congress, and let's see this interesting presentation.
Hello, my name is Roberto Contreras Rosa from the Centro Médico Biológico in Honduras, Central America. Today, I am going to present on the constitutive systems of the human being and its interconnectivities. You can see my Roberto Contreras gmail.com for contacting me. The constitutive systems of the human being and their interconnectivities are scientific concepts, ascertainables, and of practical use in global human medicine. This review presents a complete, albeit simplified, analysis of the strata of systems that make up the human being. The analysis is taken from ancient and modern origins, known to cultures and civilizations such as Hindustani and Chinese. It is supported by studies and practices that the author has been had in the field of orthodox medicine and in natural and biological medicine, and outside of them, managing to establish a functional interconnectivity of all the mechanisms of the subtle, energetic, and material structure of the human being. Partial knowledge of the structure and functioning of the human being leads to understand an incomplete form and solutions to health problems of such a varied and profound origins. The sick may never be treated in a comprehensive way. It is not an easy task to comprehend the mechanisms and structures of the concrete and subtle substrates of the human being, man and woman, in all its extension. The different strata or systems that structure the human being are as follows. 1. The spiritual, with the soul or spirit. 2. The causal, with the Akashic register. 3. The mental one, coming from the universal mind. 4. the astral with the astral body. 5. The chakral with its centers of light energy. 6. The ethereal or bioplasmatic and gaseous. 7. The electromagnetic generated by the subatomic, atomic, and molecular activity on a quantum level. 8. The bioelectrical system described in Chinese acupuncture. And 9. The material physical body. This conference compiles ancient and modern knowledge related to the structures and functioning of human beings, and it is a proposal that the author tries to explain. The seat of the soul is in the frontal chakra, or disruptil, known as the third eye, occupying its right half. From there, it vivifies the entire organism, connecting through the silver cord to the navel, where the action of the solar plexus chakra or manipura focuses. The seat of the mind is also in the frontal chakra, or third eye, occupying the left half from where it acts throughout the body. The causal system covers the soul, impregnating it with the dharmas and karmas, positive and negative actions of our past life, and even the present one, determining the destiny of the human beings. The astral level gives and nourishes the energy of the chakras, and its function is manifested in the emotions, showing its activity in the aura of the people. The energy system is explained in detail in the books of traditional Chinese acupuncture, the classic of internal medicine of the Yellow Emperor, Huan Ti, one of the three legendary emperors of the Golden Period in the history of Chinese civilization. Huan Ti explained that ancestral energy comes from God. It focuses like a flame between the two energetic kidneys, keeping the three heaters on. Something similar to the burners of a volatile gas stove, since the three heaters, the lower, the middle, and the upper, are located in the lower abdomen, upper abdomen, and chest. Ancestral energy is distributed to the entire bioelectrical system as the energy of the meridians or energy conduction pathways, causing the qi and blood to circulate. An abnormality of this three-heater system perfectly explains the spontaneous combustion that some people have suffered, burning their own body in their trunk and nearby areas. The meridians, in addition to ancestral energy, carry vital or respiratory and nutritional energy. This comes from pure and impure food and form defense energy to maintain body temperature and vital functions. Of course, they keep the thousands of acupuncture points on, like the lights in a big city. These energy systems interconnects the constituent system of the human being in a very unique pattern, in such a way that the vivification of the soul and the activities of the mind reach the other energy systems and the cells and tissues and organs of the material cycle structure also received. The chakra system is well known in Ayurvedic medicine in India. This system includes 7 major energy centers or chakras. They are located in the middle line of the body, from the perineum, where the radical and basal chakra is. This chakra is called Muladhara. The chakral system ascends in front of the spinal column and spinal cord until it reaches the head and the head chakra called Sahasrara. Hindus understand a system coupled to that of the chakras and call it Sushumna. This system has 2 channels that carry light energy as if they were 2 elongated white light tubes called Ida and Pingala. These channels are located on the sides of the spinal column and go up to the skull, the coronary and frontal chakra, where they join to illuminate the third eye, which once open allows us to see the superphysical. Hindus narrate the existence of an energy that they call the light of Ohas that nourishes and runs through the Sushumna in order to illuminate the third eye. Various yoga systems recommended these disciples and starters to practice sexual abstinence so that they open the third eye more easily due to the luminosity that light from Ohas give it. This comes by Ida and Pingala from the lower chakras, the radic and the polarity or basal, which gives a harmonious sexuality. The chakra system has a capacity to generate luminosity that can be seen and detected technologically, the human aura. From the chakra system, energy is generated that couples to the electromagnetic system, where each chakra is an energy center, with its function of transmitting energy forces to the system of solid and hollow organs, to wonderful organs, to channels and collaterals, or meridians and all existing acupuncture points as Chinese medicine describe. These small light bulbs, the acupuncture points, are distributed throughout the entire energy structure and appear on the skin to be used in acupuncture. All its elements are at the level of energy substrates, supporting the organic system of tissues and anatomical organs. Currently, there are ultramodern devices that allow you to visualize the energy of the aura and the ethereal as the ancient monks of Tibet managed to see and describe, and many people who include children capable of seeing the aura with their atavistic visions. The entire body can be visualized with Kirlian cameras and other sophisticated devices, such as the BioWall designed by the Institute of Biophysics in St. Petersburg, Russia, based on the Kirlian phenomenon studied by the Kirlian spouses in Krasnodar. Subatomic, atomic, and molecular substrates with the consequent quantum activities studied in atomic energy institutes find the multiple ways in which energy and matter are interwoven, the quantum levels. Likewise, the cellular structures forming internal and external tissues and organs reaching the skin and its annexes well studied in anatomy and histology. Its biochemistry and physiology are also known to doctors and researchers in medical fields. They form the material structure of the human body. Understanding the constitutive system of the human being, we will analyze the interconnectivities between them. The soul or spirit, made in the image and likeness of the Creator, is the breath of life, vivifies all the structure of the human being and of other beings that have life. Intelligence and will come from the soul. The mind is the instrument that allows the mental activity of the human being, such as thoughts, with their virtues and defects or perversions, in such a way that a healthy mind is a blessing, but a sick mind is nonsense. The causal includes the records of our acts in past lives, and also there are accumulating all the action of the current life, and even the smallest thoughts are recorded. On the other hand, emotions are managed in the astral, and its activity is seen in the aura in its different forms and luminosities in different colors. It is visible to clairvoyants and experts, such as those who have experience of flying on, near, or far away in astral travels, such as going to the upper space, the firmament, and returning with the memory of everything they saw and experienced. The auras can be visualized, captured in those who lead a life of holiness and obedience. This is reflected by artists in paintings, some of them very famous and shown to the publics in churches and cathedrals worldwide. The aura can be photographed, since we all have an aura, obviously with different degrees of luminosity. The astral is detached at the moment of death, and people who have had the experience of dying and returning to life narrate in great details what has happened to them in the different celestial spaces or heavens, as described in the work by Madame Blavatsky. In this image, you can see humans' auras and their different luminosities of men and women. In these other images, you can also see the human auras by levels, coming the luminosity from the chakras in levels, the 7 layers, and one of them specialized to receive light from the sky, and the other one, the basal energy down to the earth. The biowell analysis captures the variation in alignment, position, shape, and color of the main chakras, and deduce from these changes the mental, emotional, and behavioral changes in the life of social relationships. This is well explained in the book The Energy of Health, written by Dr. Konstantin Korotkov from the St. Petersburg Institute of Biophysics in 2017. In this illustration, you can see the main chakras, 7 ones, from its different colors, from the head to the base. The crown chakra, the third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the umbilicus, and the basical chakras. The interconnectivity of the chakras with the bioenergetic system described by the Chinese has been found in the work Basics of Acupuncture by the authors Gabriel Stokes and Bruce Pomeranz from Toronto, Canada, and Düsseldorf, Germany. In this illustration, we can see an image of the chakras and bioelectrical points of Chinese acupuncture. Each chakra gives an energy in front of them and the other part back to them. In trying to find and join the main acupuncture points related to this connection between chakra and acupuncture points in front, the conception basal or rain meridian, and the back, the governor meridian or du meridian. The interconnectivities of the astral body with the chakra system and the bioenergetic function of the Chinese acupuncture points can be easily appreciated. Additional, there is an interconnectivity of the acupuncture points and the electromagnetic system, where the subatomic, atomic, and molecular activity that exists in the material structure of the human body generates an energy capable of having electromagnetic attraction among all the particles of the organs and body tissues. And it is possible to be directed by the therapies of small, medium magnetic fields or powerful magnets. The search and application of orthodox, conventional, allopathic medicine therapies, coupled with the also multiple therapies of unconventional, biological, alternative, natural, energetic, supraphysical, and even magic medicine is a major task. However, understanding these constitutive systems of the human being and their interconnectivities, therapies that appropriately influence each structure can be applied. Based on ancient and modern experiences, other therapies such as music therapy can be added. For the soul or human spirit, the science of the soul of the Surat Shabda Yoga, the yoga of light and sound, can be connect the soul with the super soul or supreme God. The microcosm unites with the macrocosm, freeing itself from the bonds and cycles of the 64 births and deaths laws. For the causal, by not being able to change the karma of the past, we can improve our life to generate dharmas that charge us in goods such as personal and group psychotherapeutic methods. Regressive hypnosis can reveal deep causes that unbalance and overwhelm our human lives. The mind is a very special stratum, since a good mind is a great ally of the human being. However, when the perversion of the mind by corresponding to the 7 deadly sins and their derivations, and being those who govern thoughts and feelings, we will have people in different degrees of mental and social illness, such as the individuals linked to crime and violence. Professionals in psychology and psychiatry, as well as counselors, religious doctors, and naturalistic support people can help to keep them balanced, even if they are in precarious balance, being able to treat many of the mental and emotional disorders. The energetic layers of the solid and hollow organs, as is described in Chinese medicine, each have relationship with mental and emotional states of the mind and the astral. It has been described that psychotropic drugs can be combined with aura cleansing, with herbal remedies, medicinal baths, light therapy, and magnetic field therapy, without forgetting homeopathic remedies and acupuncture to generate endorphins, painkillers, regulators, and stabilizers of mental disorders. The physical structures of the human body that deteriorate in acute, sub-acute, and chronic phases in innumerable diseases can be investigated and diagnosed. Resources are provided by modern medicine in conjunction with diagnostic methods of natural, biological, and bioenergetic medicine. For example, it is important to have a good medical history and a good physical examination that also includes assessment of the pulses, the tongue, and the teeth. Additionally, iridology, spinal column, and reflexology areas of the hand and feet can be performed, as well as diagnostic resources such as the HLB test, Haytan-Leonard-Bolin test, oximetry, electronic measurement of fall, medical thermography, and biowell. This will enable information, visualization, and analysis of several of the structures of the human being described in this holistic study of men and women. As a conclusion, the following illustrations show how the light and sound of the higher spiritual phase plane coming to the inner eye and ear that all humans have. Also, at the peripheral zone appears the aura coming from the chakras. And you can see how the biowall captures energy from the fingerprints to measure energies of the ethereal aura from the nerve systems, from chakras, and energies of the meridians and organs and others. My group here in Honduras designed this wonderful illustration for you. The bio world, taking prints, having information from nerve system, and energy field as ethereal aura. Also the measurements of organs and meridians. The chakras one, and you can see the general aura and the rays coming from or going to the sky. Thank you, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you all in St. Petersburg, New Year, in the next year. Muchas gracias in Spanish. And gracias in Russian. Spasiba. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Here we had a wonderful lecture. Well, after listening to such a lecture, we can understand that there is much, much more to learn, much more to investigate, much more things to study and measure and understand in this life. And the limits are far away. So we have many things to continue to study in with Biowell too. Well, to make this technology even better and make it even more accurate, more informative, etc. So thanks, muchas gracias for the speech.